Welcome to UserAndI, the channel where I explore all things UX and UI design. And today I'm redesigning the landing page for my self-confidence building platform, Faybl. So this is going to be another walkthrough like I did before. I have another video where I was designing the wireframes of the internals of the application, and this is just going to be for the main website. And I'm going to talk you through it and my thoughts and why I did what I did. So here I'm just making the call to action. So I quickly decided I wanted the navigation to sit on the far right and the logo to sit on the far left. I also wanted a primary and secondary button, and the text buttons would be for other pages on the website. Next I experimented with trying to add maybe a separator just to show a bit of differentiation between what those buttons were, and I thought I'd go with a divider, a dividing line, and then I tried with a circle, but it was really just to experiment if this was needed or whether I could go without it, or what style worked if it did work. And of course a few final touches with the padding and the spacing. Now we're on to the heading, the strapline, the main part of the website, or the main part of the homepage actually. This will be the first thing that people see when they come on the website. Picking a font was really important for me that was really friendly and quite welcoming. I did want a sans serif font, but I didn't want one that was quite cold. I know sans serif fonts, some of them can be quite cold. And then I went with the classic heavier weight on the most important bit, and then a lighter weight on the supporting text. And then I had a thought of, okay, well, what would the call to actions look like if they were central to what people were reading, what people were coming to the website for? They're here to build self-confidence, they know they can do that through achievement focused journaling, and I wanted them to read that and then immediately see the call to actions. So I started to experiment what that looks like with this layout. And then I wanted some subtext to go with that. Now, I don't actually know what I wanted there at the time, but I know I was pretty sure that I wanted some sort of supporting text just to give the user a bit more information about what could be done or what could be achieved, but also using that additional strapline could be used as another selling point where we can bring in another element of UX and really use language that appeals to the target audience. And here was me trying to figure out exactly what I wanted this header to look like. In terms of the colors, I was quite okay with them at this point. Thought it was soft, I thought it was welcoming. Whether it would be the final color, I'm not too sure just yet. I think what was important was to get my thoughts down on the page and start exploring with the layout, and then I could do the colors last, but at least I've got all the elements on the page before I start thinking about colors. Next, it was time to flesh out the rest of the landing page, because I think I was at a point where I was quite happy with what I had at the top. So I thought, okay, I'm going to need to talk about the benefits or the features of the application. What would help a user if someone's low in self-confidence? This is where I would tell them how the application would help them. I did want images accompanying the benefits or the features of the application. Whether they would be a circle, I didn't know at the time, it's just a placeholder. But I knew I had to get the benefits in somehow, because again, this is what's gonna prompt someone to sign up. And then I thought, what would an alternative layout for the benefits of a self-confidence building application look like? So I thought I'd design an alternative layout and compare the two. It got to a point where I did prefer the benefits in a row. It also saved a bit of space on the landing page. I'm not too sure, how do you guys feel about really long landing pages? I don't think I'm a huge fan of them, but I guess at the end of the day it does depend on the context. So for this area here, I just wanted a place where I can add additional content. I don't know what the content here was going to be. I did want to just leave room for it just in case, and then what I could do when it came to coding this is just slide areas in and out. And taking a look at what the page looks like so far from the top. And then I felt, okay, let's introduce this section with a title. And then finally at the bottom, I was adding in some spaces for blog posts, because I guess part of this is building a community about building self-confidence, and I wanted to really bring those articles in to help people in their journey. And then last thing that I felt was missing was adding a quote. Now this could be from a really popular magazine around mental health or around the self-esteem industry, or just to tie it in a bit more. I think quotes from specialists are always really good on landing pages because they build trust. And this was the final page. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and I'll see you on the next video.